everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and on my channel we speak everything about makeup. Today we're going to do a review. It's a wear test. I'm trying it for the first time on camera. I'll take you along with me so that you can see how it works on my skin by the end of the day. So today we're going to talk about the Huda Beauty. It is the FauxFilter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. So along with this, we are also going to try the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Hydrating Primer. So this is the primer that came out with the foundation. So we're going to try it out. The reason I bought this primer was very interesting. I was watching Huda's video, the video where she was introducing her products, and it said that this primer, actually it was part of her skincare line. She has a Wishful skincare line. So this was a part of her skincare line when they were developing the product. But then they found out how well it went with their foundation that they were creating. So instead of releasing it with the skincare, they released it with the foundation as a primer for it. So I'm very keen to see how it works. It is a hydrating primer, so let's see how it works. It is a pump. I always like a pump. Okay, so I've just taken 1.5 pumps. The consistency is just like water. Okay, okay, initially it feels like water, but then as I put it on my skin, I feel a little bit of stickiness, which is always good in a primer because this stickiness is what will make your foundation last on your skin for a longer time. I did do my skincare before this, so I do have my moisturizer, serum and my sunscreen lotion. Okay, so it's absorbed into the skin, it's completely gone into the skin, and I still feel a bit of stickiness in it. So it's good. Alright, so it is a hydrating primer, so let's see how it works. Now in the foundation, I picked up the shade Macchiato, if you can see. So that took me a while to open up the package, but it is very lightweight and it's easy to put in your purse. I love the shape of it. It has the diamond shape, so I think it's easier to go below your nose, near your nose, in between your forehead. So let's give it a try. I'm going to push back my hair first. Alright. I have my mirror right here and I'm going to try it out. So they say it is buildable coverage, and how much ever you build it up, it still gives you a skin-like finish. So I like the texture. It is pretty smooth. Okay. Alright. So that is all that I'm going to use. And it also says you to buff the foundation into your skin. So let me take a buffing brush. I have the IT Cosmetics buffing brush. It is the Airbrush Complexion Perfection number 115. It is a perfect buffing brush. You know what I'm thinking? So one side, let me use the brush, because on the website they say that you can use it with a buffing brush or a beauty sponge. So I'm going to use the buffing brush on this side, and on the other side let's use a beauty blender. So I have my beauty blender, and it is a damp beauty blender. I just rinsed it on with the tap, then I used my towel to squeeze out all the water, and it's just damp. Or you can just use your finishing spray on this, or setting spray, and just make it a little bit damp. So let's try it. now that I can see both the sides, I like the side. I feel the side with the brush gives me a little bit more coverage, and the Beauty Blender, it's I don't see a lot of coverage with the Beauty Blender. Yeah, so I think I would go for the brush itself. So it gives a very beautiful finish. It's giving a very skin-like finish. I normally don't use any color corrector to hide my acne scars, so I'm just gonna see how much more coverage this is gonna give. So this is the first layer, so we're gonna try another layer. Okay, so now I have done the second layer. I know the difference, so I do see a little bit more coverage. The first point is the color match is on point. So it's very tough to get an exact color match with the skin tone and the undertone. So I mostly go for warm tones with a golden undertone, and this is an exact match. It is Macchiato 400G. So G means golden. So it is a perfect match. It is an awesome match for my skin tone. I can't see my pores. My pores are not that visible. It's giving me a beautiful coverage. I still have my skincare glow, and maybe the primer is giving me the hydration. So this is the type of foundation that I like, that still has a glow on your skin, and it doesn't look all dehydrated. So wow, should I go for another layer? For the video's sake, let's do it. I would normally stop with this, but just for the review's sake, I'm gonna go ahead with another layer and see if it cakes up. Wow, I must say that I'm liking this foundation already. It's covered up most of my scars, but I still like a little bit of imperfection to come through my skin, and that's what this is doing. It's beautiful. It still has that glow. It's not yet completely matte. It's not sucked up the hydration from my skin. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna wear this for the entire day today. So let me do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Just like that. For you, just took a second. Right, I took my time to get ready. All right, so it is sure it's 9:21. So I'm gonna wear this for the entire day. I'll take you along. Right now I like how it feels. I don't know, I'm getting a feel that maybe after some point of time it will show my pores. Right now my pores are polished, they are refined. I have a very clean look. I used a few Huda Beauty products. I'm using her the matte lipstick. I'm using the palette, the eyeshadow palettes that she has. So let's see how this wears on my skin. I will check in few hours, and at the end of the day, before I take off this foundation, I'll come back and I'll share my review with you. Hey, so I'm here for my first checkup. The time is 12:12. So let's see. I don't know, I still feel my skin looks filtered. It's very polished. It doesn't say that the primer is a pore minimizing primer, but I would say yes, because I do have pores and it doesn't show up the pores that much. I don't have that much of a shine. It looks, this is my highlighter, so that's why I have the glow. The foundation is still intact at the crevices of my nose. It's still going strong, and it's exactly 3 hours. So I think the first when we did all the makeup, it was 9:12, and now it's 12:12. So exactly 3 hours, and it's going so strong, and it looks so good. It doesn't feel sticky. I don't feel, we use 3 layers of this foundation, and I don't feel heavy on my skin. Sometimes with few foundations, I know I can feel that I have foundation, but with this one, I don't have that feeling. It's very comfortable. So even when I smile, it doesn't tighten my skin, or it's not pulling my skin apart. It's not breaking up the foundation. So far so strong. So I'll keep checking in again. So wow, so we're back for our last check-in. The time is 6:01. All right, so it's been 9 hours, right? So let's check how a foundation is doing. We have a little bit of oil coming through the skin, which normally I like in a foundation. As I said, I don't like it flat matte. A little bit of foundation has gone off from my chin, from my nose, a little bit of wiped off. I haven't touched up my skin. I haven't touched up my foundation at all, and I did wear a mask. I wore a mask for around 30 minutes. I had some errands to run, so maybe that's why it just took away a little bit. It's very less, so it's not that visible. If you touch it up, it should be absolutely fine. So let's touch it up and see how it is. It's the foundation brush that I used in the morning. Okay, so that picks up a lot of the excess oil that had come through the skin. So I like the way this foundation has lasted for 9 hours now. So let's see, for our final truth, I'm going to see what all the brand has promised that this foundation would do, so that we can now refer and see if that's all true. Alright, so they say it's a lightweight foundation that glides on easily, providing customizable coverage with a naturally looking skin-like finish. This is one point I wanted to talk about. Yes, it is a lightweight foundation. It blended very easily. I did 3 layers today. I never do 3 layers on a foundation. 1 layer is more than enough, because I like that bit of imperfection to come out through my foundation, to be seen through. So even after layering 3 layers, it still looks good. It's not cracking up anywhere. If it cracks up at your smile lines or at the wrinkles on your forehead, but it is not cracking up at all, so that's absolutely good. Light to full coverage. I would not say full coverage, because it did not cover up these acne scars, so I would not call a full coverage. Even after layering it 3 layers, it's still my imperfections were still seen through. It is for oily skin. I would say the reason I had the oil coming through, because I used the hydrating primer. Maybe if you have oily skin, you can try it out with a different mattifying primer, so it would give you a even better matte finish. It is fragrance free. It is transfer proof. Right, so I did try, I don't want to gross you out by showing a close-up of my mask. There has been a little bit transfer. I wore the mask for at least 30 minutes today. It has a little bit of transfer on it, but not that visible on the skin, because I had a close-up, and that's how I knew that there was a little bit that foundation that had wiped off from my nose and my chin area, but that's fine. That's not that visible. Humidity and sweat resistant. It is the winter season. It's already so cold, so I don't know about the sweat resistant. Melts into your skin for a natural finish. Thumbs up for that. Filtered finish, absolutely yes. No, or it's refined the skin, it's given a polished look, so thumbs up. Whether you prefer full or light coverage, their versatile formula will let you be the master of your complexion. Yes, but again, I would not agree that it's a full complexion. Swipe it on, set it, and forget it for the rest of the day. Absolutely. I did not feel it heavy, though I had 3 layers on my skin. I did not feel that this foundation was that heavy on my skin. Yeah, maybe when I try it the next time, I would try it with another primer. This primer was, I don't think this primer is suitable for oily skin. For combination skin, yes, you can get away if you like the little bit of oiliness showing through your foundation. I like it, but if you don't like that, you can try using a mattifying foundation. But otherwise, I love the way the foundation looked on my skin. It was so lightweighted. So yes, my final verdict is it's a good foundation for dry skin. Absolutely, yes, you can use the hydrating primer. For combination skin, if you like a little bit of oil showing through your foundation, you can still use this primer. But if you have oily skin, I would suggest you to use a mattifying primer. And yeah, so give it a try. I'm sure you would like it. And I'm sure if you like this review, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I have a lot more reviews of new foundations. And let me know if you want to see me review any other item that you're eyeing on in the market. So until next time, thank you so much. Bye.